Mm-hmm. Hi, Fallen. I'm just trying to get this one set up right. That's how I felt last night. I was trying to watch your stream. I was like, all right, I got there early. It's like, I'm here. And then I don't know what happened. It'll work. So I'm going to be doing a canvas today, and it's having a hard time getting it all on frame. But I'm going to roll with it. Is the music too loud? Okay, good. Oh, thank you. That is a good idea, isn't it? To add the link. I thought to do that on Facebook, and then I forgot to do it on Twitter. So thank you for having my back with that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw up the inspo picture for just a little bit so we can see what we're starting on. So for this one, I was thinking going like a little different. I'm not going to obviously paint it like verbatim for what it is. So I'm going to do like, I think I'm going to do like some silhouetting in the background of like other graves or something. I'm not exactly sure. I have like a rough idea of what I want it to look like. Okay. I think I'm going to take the, turn this off for right now. There we go. And I'll throw it back up there in a little bit just for kind of, for referencing. Yeah, how is the weekend going? Are you doing anything in particular this weekend or just chilling? Oh, there's hair in it. Of course there's hair in it. Why wouldn't there be hair in it? Actually, this time it's totally not my hair. That's definitely Seth's hair. Hi, Nam. I'm so excited to see everybody. I totally meant to start at 4, but the day was just not going like that, so it is fine. Random bouts of Animal Crossing and schooling your daughter in Defeat with classic NES and SNES. That sounds fun. I've been so frustrated with Animal Crossing lately because, you know, they announced that update and I was like, oh, I want to play again. And then, like, the update still isn't for another, like, week or two. So I just keep running around aimlessly. I'm like, I want to do the things. I'm doing okay. We got our errands done. And this was basically all I really had planned for today. I have some other like random little projects to get around to. Ooh, pizza. Yeah, we're doing pizza for dinner tonight. I'm really excited. Get back to a 3-star island. I was at a 5 for a little bit, but then I guess I was leaving stuff on the ground too much, so I don't know what I'm at now. I'm scared to look. I feel like I don't get to hold on to the 5-star for very long. Ooh, pigs in a blanket. Yeah, we're doing that at Halloween. You can't afford the shovels to the... That's a lie. Mr. Million Bells. Plus, I'll totally come help you remove all the flowers. Well, perfect. So Neko can just bring all his flowers over to your island, so you'll have more flowers and he'll have less. I am going to get... I'm going to get some pouring medium really quick. That's Necro. He has like 17 million bells right now. Rainy day money. I haven't done a canvas this big in a while. I can't remember the last time I did one this big. Bigger ones too, but I realized my arm was in the way, so I'm trying to change it. Yeah, they do, especially for canvas. Sometimes I just paint on, it's like this really thick painting paper. They have watercolor. I think they also have paper for acrylics. So that might be an option because that'll take up less room. When I started out painting, I literally had this little plastic bin I got from the store. I kept all my paints in. I still have it actually. It has paint all on top of it because I used it as like my little, I just pour the paint on top of it and go from there. So it still has paint on it. But I had all my brushes and everything just in that little tote because I didn't really have the room for anything else. And then it just kind of blew up from there. Oh, watercolor markers are fun. I've played with those a couple times. I don't have any right now. Also like the watercolor pencils because I like just being able to sketch out what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's better because now my arm isn't blocking it all the time. I got paint on my pants. Oh, yeah. I haven't done watercolor in a really long time. And maybe I should do that one of these times, do some watercolor. It's been like a year since I did a watercolor, I think. That is why I like digital art, because you don't have to worry about space. It's just on your phone, and you have all these different brushes and any color you can think of. Yeah, especially when you know what you're going to be creating is like for like going online for like a, you know, you're going to be using it online like a logo or something. Instead of having to scan something in, if you just do it digitally, you're like, oh, it's already there. You don't have to do anything else to it. But sometimes I feel like I can't do it. Like I can't use the digital resources. I guess it's kind of like writing versus typing. Sometimes I have to type to get everything, whatever I'm trying to say, out. And other times I need to write like that. So sometimes I literally will just take a painting or a sketch and then scan it in and then digitize it. But it really kind of depends on the mood. Yeah, I think a tablet is probably really great to draw on. I have my Note 9 that I draw on, so it's kind of difficult just because it's a bigger screen than most phones, but it's still kind of difficult to draw on because I'm always having to zoom in. Yeah, digital has a lot of huge upsides for sure, especially when it comes to space saving, like ebooks. Oh my god, we save on so much space because I'm not buying physical books all the time. Yeah, for me, it's not so much the ebooks as the audiobooks, because I guess between my ADHD and my dyslexia have just been so bad the last year or so that I can't really sit down and read like I used to. I used to read a ton, especially when I was younger, and I just haven't been able to get my brain to work for that. So for me, it's mostly just been audiobooks through the library. And if I really love the book and I know I'm going to read it in the future, then I buy it. But typically, if it's something I know I'm just going to read once, check it out from the library, and then go from there. Yeah, I think it really just depends on maybe the reader or the book itself. Sometimes I'll start one, I'm just like, I'm not into this. And so I'll get like 6% through the book and I'm like, I just return it and go on. But if I had it my way, I would probably just have a room full of books and only ever have physical books. And I can't even really do ebooks because I don't know, like I have an even harder time just sitting there and reading on the screen for some reason. Like it would always have to be a physical book when I was going that route. Yeah, same. Eventually we'll have a little like library room full of books. I would love that. I thought it was so funny because everyone who voted like equally voted for the black dog with the red leaf and the this one that we're working on. So I just went ahead and I'm going with this one for today, and then I'm going to stream on Wednesday at 8, and we'll do the dog one. And I'm still planning on streaming next Saturday as well. I think that's the 30th, and I'll put up another poll for that one. Yeah, exactly. I love just being surrounded by books. Because Necro and I would do like before the pandemic, we would go to the library all the time and have like little coffee dates at the library, or sometimes Barnes and Noble too. And it's just so nice just to be around books. Yay! Yeah, I don't think I've ever painted a dog before. I really like the contrast of that one so much, so I'm excited to see what it turns out like. And then I gotta find something really Halloween-y to do on the 30th. Ooh, pumpkins, yes. I'm glad you guys are going to get to do the pumpkins. Seth and I did that, was it this week? God. I think it was this week we did the pumpkins, I'm pretty sure. So we finally got that done. So far, this has nothing to do with... I've just spent all this time on this guy and haven't done anything for the actual thing I'm supposed to be painting. Alright, I think I'm done with this guy. I think I can stop tweaking it. It looks so different on camera. I can't get over that. Alright. So that's what we're working on. Thank you. And watch me end up covering up like half of it. That's what always seems to happen. Okay, so for the graveyard, we're gonna do green. I think I'm probably gonna end up putting trees for like on this horizon, like tree silhouettes maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go and do the grass then. Yeah, enjoy the sky now. Might be gone. That was really ominous. I'm so excited for Halloween though. Like I always am. I'm perpetually excited for Halloween, but I feel like I have my shit together for Halloween this year. I have a list of everything I'm gonna bake. I already went through all my recipes. I have my recipes like pulled up into tabs on my phone, and I already have the list of what we need to get to make the stuff. And then I also like wrote out a schedule, like, okay, on this day you need to start making this so that I'm not overwhelming myself. Yeah, ominous but fitting, that's true. All right, turn that back off. Yeah, I don't have a costume either. As much as I love Halloween, I never end up doing costumes very much. Like I'll try and then I just like get kind of meh about it. I don't know why. Probably because I never did trick-or-treating as a kid. So I usually just like dress up in something I really, really like and I do my makeup how I like all out. That's usually what I do. One of these years I do want to do an Elvira costume on Halloween. I just need to get like a specific kind of wig for the bouffanty thing. Yeah, I want to do more cosplays too. I helped Necro with a Black Panther cosplay like 7 or 8 years ago. I think it was 7 years ago. And that was really fun. That was my first time doing anything like that. I think I shy away from cosplays because like I'm always so such a perfectionist about it. So I'm just like, if I don't think I'm going to be able to do it how I want to do it, then I don't do it, which is stupid. I should just do it. Yeah, get your Elvira movies back. That sucks. Yeah, she has the Mistress of the Dark one, and then the parody one as Elvira's Haunted Hills, I think is what it's called. I like both of those. I get you a free trial to Shudder. You can watch. I think you can watch all of those on Shudder. I think. I know she has like a new special that she did with Shudder. So she watched House on Haunted Hill, and I can't remember which other ones she did. So it was like an updated commentary. It was really funny. Ooh, a Sith Lord cosplay. I'd like to see that. I just saw that up there. Yeah, every year I watch Elvira. I have a lot of other like bad horror movies I like to watch. I think they're good, but I know objectively they're bad. I haven't seen Little Shop of Horrors in a while. Mine is the Blair Witch Project, the original one, and the Blair Witch Project 2, Book of Shadows. I think because those were the first horror movies I ever saw, I like snuck and bought them and would watch them when my dad wasn't home. So like I imprinted on them as being like, oh, these are so good. And like, I know they're terrible. But I have just nostalgia for them, I guess. Yay! I'm glad you got your cleaning done. I'm doing that tomorrow. Are you watching any horror movies this year, Nim? Blair Witch is really cool just because I think it's like the original like found footage horror movie. I think it really, if it's not the original, I think it really kicked off that genre because it came out in 99. Yeah, I can see that. There was a couple of movies where the shaky camera was just like making me ooh. That's how I get sometimes when I play Minecraft, to just get really nauseated. I think it was Cloverfield that did that to me. I was just like, oh. I don't think Blair Witch is too bad with the shakiness. I don't know. It might be. This looks so weird on camera. Does not look like it looks right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that would have sucked, paying to go see it and then having to leave. I can't remember if I saw Cloverfield in theater or not. I think I did. I remember not liking it. Regardless of the shakiness, I just didn't like it. I don't think this is the right brush for what I'm trying to do. This one might work. You're really not missing anything. It didn't really make any sense from what I remember. It's very rare that I remember watching movies for some reason. So if I remember not liking it, then it really must not have been up my alley. It had a lot of shaky moments, not just with the camera. I'm getting a different brush because I think this brush is not doing what I need it to do. I just brought the whole thing. I think that there's a couple of things I liked in Cloverfield, but I don't remember. I think I'm also confusing it with another movie too. I think it was Quarantine. Wasn't Quarantine another found footage movie? I feel like I mix those two up sometimes. Ooh, yes. What are you baking? I know you're doing a treats tray. Oh my god, this is so much better. Oh, this brush is so much better than what I was doing. Oh my god. Ooh, bloody cupcakes. Oh, I remember those. Ooh, ghosty macarons. Can't wait to see the ghosty macarons. I've been wanting to try making macarons. I think I feel intimidated by them. Zombie hand cake. Ooh, that would be fun. I would totally make macarons with you. I haven't seen it yet. Oh shit, I gotta go look at it. That sounds cool as hell. If it freaks you out, then it's doing its job. Nim always makes awesome stuff. Yikes. Yes, Nim is totally awesome. Can you guys hear how much this is rattling? Or is it just me? Why, thank you. Necro's upstairs. As far as I know, he's not shaking any paint bottles. I still have not sealed the painting from last week, so I need to do that soon. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to try to sell it. I haven't decided yet. One thing I've been wanting to practice at is doing like getting better at doing the spatial distancing, like where something looks like it's in the foreground and you can see stuff in the background. I just don't feel like it ever looks convincing. So I guess this gets to be practice in that. Because we're going to have the main tombstone like right here, where I'm leaving the green. with the pumpkin next to it, and then some tombstones in the distance, and then probably just do a line of trees right here. I'm so glad I switched brushes though. That other one would have made this miserable. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I have not figured it out yet either. After Halloween, I'm gonna start doing like a weekly, ideally like 3 times a week, but I'm gonna start with a weekly like study session for myself for art. So like pick something, maybe find a series on YouTube. I know I had some bookmarked, and just pick something and practice it and learn whatever the technique is, and try that for a while. I've been meaning to do that for a little while anyway. Had some sketch studies I had done, I don't know when, and I was just, I look back on it, I'm like, I drew that. But I just like followed along on a lesson plan or something, and it was like something to do with shading, I think, and also drawing dogs. And I was just like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. So I feel like if I stick to that, that will be really good. Yeah, it's something I should be doing anyway, I think. I used to take art classes pretty regularly when I was like ages probably like 11 to 15. And it was always something different. It was always like just mixed media. It was painting, it was watercolor, it was drawing, it was making your own like carving out your own stamp. What else do we do? Like casting impressions. I think there was sculpture in there. I was not digging in the sculpture. I still have the first watercolor I did. I did a magnolia leaf. Well, like the first one in the class. Oh yeah, I remember doing that, having to sketch like a model and stuff. Yeah, I'm really horrible at noses. So maybe that should be my first lesson plan, is look up how to, like, there's so many of my sketches from when I was a teenager where I either just drew somebody from behind, or There's just some faces that just don't have noses. I'm just like, oh, I like this. And then I never finish it because I can't figure out the nose. So I have like a bunch of noseless people in my sketches. Or I would do it like where hair was blowing across the face or just something obstructing the nose. I'm really bad at noses. And I don't even fuck with teeth. Like, not painting somebody's teeth. There's no way to make that look right. Any artist that can do that, that's amazing. Hat off to you. I can't do that. There's no way to make them not look like a nightmare. Oh, really? I like drawing eyes a lot. That one's, I think that was easier for me. Voldemorts. Yeah, this is a sketchbook full of Voldemorts. I've been going back and trying to finish some of my like 17-year-old paintings, like paintings from when I was like 14 or something. Or not paintings, sketches. I've been going back and trying to finish things I left undone. So as I do them, I think I'll post them. And that might be a fun stream too, like pick out which of my horrible sketches I should either finish or redo. Ah, that'd be cute. Give him a little body. Or he can just live his life as a floating skull. That's cool too. You could always just have him wearing a robe, so you just have to draw like the hands or the feet or something. Yeah, hands for me are hard to paint or draw, either one. He could just have like, for his feet, he could just have like cute little shoes. And then his hands, I don't know. Like little bones. It doesn't have to be like 100% anatomically correct. I was thinking like little Waddle Dee shoes or little Kirby shoes, little Kirby feet. For some reason, one of my pet peeves is when there's a painting on this canvas and then the sides aren't done. I don't know why that's... It always irks me. Like, go to paint the side. At least, like, paint it a solid color. I think some people like the sides to be undone, but I don't know. Drives me nuts. Should we have the headstone? I don't think the headstone says anything in the picture. Should we have the headstone say something? When we're done with it, obviously. I haven't even painted it yet. Man, I'm out of orange again. Ha ha. I think this time I did it right because I went into my Twitch settings and I had it turned on to record my stream. So hopefully this time there will be a replay. I'm not sure what's going on with this track. The playlist is like a necromancy playlist, but it just sounds like the adults from Charlie Brown talking really, really slowly. I don't know, Necro. You played as a necromancer and Diablo most recently. Does this sound like anything? Do you know this language? I really wanted to play some like other artists that I like, but I didn't want it to like cancel the stream or something like that. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it matters since I'm not like monetized or anything, but anyway. Thank you, Nim. Yeah, the Great Pumpkin. I think we might do that tonight. We haven't watched it yet this year. I'm probably going to touch that up again a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and start on the headstone. Should probably do the trees. Just in case. I remember one time I was drawing during like a youth group or something at church. I was just like sketching something similar to this. Actually, I'll try to find it sketch, but I was practicing like my dead trees, and there was like a tombstone and stuff. And this girl in the youth group, she was like looking over my shoulder, and she's like, "Oh, are those like the devil's hands?" That always stuck with me. I just looked at her and was like I know they're bad trees, but bitch, they're trees. I don't know if she was being mean or if she was just like, I don't know. I don't think 14-year-old me would have been that witty, but that would have been a great response. Like, no, you idiot. He has hooves, not hands. I don't know. I was like the weird kid at basically any church I went to. Yeah, I think I was one of the outcasts, like one of the main ones. At my dad's church, um, everyone would be like, everyone was like gossiping about my parents getting divorced. I was 12, almost 13. So that's like one of those things where they stop talking when you walk in a room, and so it's like, okay. There's like all kinds of weird rumors going on about my family at that church. And that's the church my dad stayed at until sometime after he married my stepmom. So like till I was 20, he was probably at that church. Yeah, they were just gossiping about my parents breaking up. Somebody who told whatever that she remembered the day that parents brought me home from the hospital and adopted me. So my quote unquote best friend at the time was the daughter of the minister of music. And she said that she was mad at me because I lied to her about being adopted. Oh no, first what happened was we were counselors at VBS, and she like caught up to step with me, and then she looked up at me and she's like, "I'm sorry you're adopted." And I was just like, "What?" She's like, "Never mind." And so she just goes on, and then like a week or sometime later, she's just like being very accusing, and she's just like, "I'm mad that like we're friends and you're not supposed to lie to me, and I'm mad that you lied to me about you being adopted." And I was like, "I'm not adopted." And she's just like insisting that this our other friend's mom heard it from this other person who said that she remembers when my parents adopted me. And looking back, like, it's so stupid. Like, shut your face and go on, little girl. Like, it's not that big of a deal. But at the time, dealing with my parents' divorce and a bunch of other stuff, and then having this kind of encounter from my supposed best friend, like, it just wrecked me. And I was like, I went home from church crying, and I told my dad was trying to get out of me, like, what's the matter? So I like finally told him, and he just starts laughing. He just busted up laughing, and I was like crying, like, it's not funny. And so I go home and I immediately call my mom, and she starts laughing. I was like, why are y'all laughing at me? This is serious. But looking back, it totally was like she was just being a little brat, and it was not something I should have taken to heart. It was so stupid. Yeah, same. All the youth groups were really cliquey. It was just so funny that everyone was so willing to talk about my parents getting divorced, but weren't willing to actually like ask me how I was doing or anything. So actually, my dumbass was trying to like reach out to people in my youth group to try to like make more meaningful friendships and whatever. And I had like I had started doing like this card thing where I'd send greeting cards to kids in the youth group that my youth pastor was actually having me do, because he was trying to like get kids to come back to the youth group and whatever. And I had sent one to one of the guys in the youth group, and I guess he took it as me coming on to him. And even though I was just saying like, hey, I think you're cool, it'd be cool to see you more at youth group, blah blah blah. And so he got the youth pastor and like to be the moderator or something, or like the mediator, and like told me that he wasn't interested in me like that, and blah blah blah. And I was just like so mortified. Oh my god. I was like, I was still 13 at the time, so I was just like, can I just dissolve into the floor now, please? Thanks. Yeah, exactly. Youth groups are supposed to be like supposed to be like for, a place for everyone, and especially when you're a teenager and stuff's hard, it's supposed to be like a support place. But I never found that to be the case. I went to this homeschool group at one of those thank you. I went to this homeschool group at one of those southern mega churches where like it seats 7,000 people or whatever. I went to one of those for my homeschool group, and I had teachers like talking about me behind my back. They would stop talking about me. They would stop talking when I passed them in the halls. And it was all over because I wore this shirt that said Bel Air. I got it at a thrift store. I thought it was cool because I was like, oh, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, ha ha ha. And it was red and black. And so that's all the thought that went into it. And I was accused of wearing a pagan shirt to the homeschool group, which went against their rules. And I was forbidden from wearing the shirt again. And after that, I told my dad, I was like, I don't want to go back. But this teacher, she was my Shakespeare teacher. She called my friend while we were hanging out one time, and my friend put her on speakerphone, and she was just talking crap about me to a student. Like, if she's this okay saying the student, what the hell is she saying to like the parents or other teachers? And this was before I had the meeting with the guy who ran the homeschool group. So I wasn't entirely sure what was happening. I just knew teachers were talking about me and stopping what they were doing to like stare at me in the hall and stuff. It was really unsettling. And then so for her to like call my friend and be talking smack about me, a 14-year-old, or maybe I think I was 15 at this point, a 15-year-old, it was just like, what? Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do some orange leaves at the top of the trees, I think. No, my dad. Oh, that was the kicker though. For that shirt, the headmaster claimed that he Googled the word because it was spelled AIRE. He claimed that he Googled it, and the search results came up with like a bunch of pagan websites. I Googled and I got 15 pages in, and it was all stuff for like air conditioners and air purifiers and stuff like that. My dad did some extensive research on the shirt, and it turned out it was from it was Bel Air Methodist Church's softball team t-shirt from somewhere in Middle Tennessee. And I bought it in Jackson, Tennessee, so that makes sense. But it was from I got like ridiculed and ostracized for wearing a shirt that was from another church, but they thought it was like a pagan shirt. It was so stupid. It was so stupid that my crazy, just stoic father even apologized. He's like, Christians aren't supposed to act like this. I'm so sorry. And he didn't put up any fuss because we had like a really bad fight about it. Because some other stuff had led up to it, and he was just like really shitty about it. And we had a really horrible, like traumatic fight about it that still haunts me to this day. But it caused him to apologize. He's like, I'm sorry, Christians aren't supposed to act like this. So I was just like, okay. But he let me stay away. He didn't make me go back, so that was nice. It was such a bizarre. It's one of those things I look back on. I'm like, this just doesn't sound real. This sounds so made up, but it freaking happened. But between my dad's church and then so that happened basically like in a 2-year span. I just got super done. Yeah, that probably would make a good horror movie. Elaborate, like embellish it a little bit. That would make a good horror movie. Oh no, it's still wet. I think it'll be okay though. I'm gonna let it dry. Some of this black paint is still wet. Sometimes when I paint, like when I'm doing digital paint and I paint a background I really like, I'm like, I don't want to cover it up. So I'll just save the layer as its own image so I can like use it again for something else. Okay, so I'm gonna lay in the foundation for the headstone. Look at that, it's already dry. That's so nice. Yeah, that would be really cool. I've actually started writing a book about all the stuff me and my family went through with churches, because there's some other crap that happened, like some really messed up shit. Let's see. Oh, so it's got a little... I guess I don't have to do the headstone like that if I don't want to. I'm not doing top hats. I will specifically do something with a top hat though, because you keep requesting it. I painted this little bluebird sitting on these sticks one time for my mom, like a few years ago, and Steven really wanted me to go in and put top hats on one of the birds. Ah! Oh no, Steven. Oh. No, nobody at any of the churches I went to was cool enough to wear a top hat, so I'm not giving them that flex. They don't earn it. Yeah, top hats, bow ties, a little monocle. Mm-hmm. Should I give the dog a monocle and a top hat? No, he has a leaf on his head, so that's kind of already his top hat. Maybe on the dog I could put, because he's got the leaf on his head, Maybe I could put him in a top hat and like the leaf can be on the top hat, like a little accent. Kind of like how Pikachu has a little pumpkin on his hat right now in Pokemon Go. I would love to see Lucky in a top hat and a monocle. I think that would be cute. I bet glasses on Lucky makes him look very scholarly. Professor Lucky. Yeah, I was just putting that up there for a minute. So I was trying to get I was trying to figure out what I'm doing with the tombstone. But thank you for having my back. Because knowing me, I would just leave that up there for too long. I don't think I like this tripod for this purpose, at least. Oh, you know what happened? Did my phone die? I think my phone died. So that's probably why it wasn't showing anything. Let's see. Yeah, my phone died. So give me a second and we'll be back up. Because I forgot to plug it in before I started streaming. But it was basically at full charge. No, thank you. Thank you, Negro. I've got the charging cable over here. So I'm gonna let that charge for just a minute to get it back up so I can load up the other camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tilt you guys over so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. There we go, that's not too bad. Oh, and you can still see me, so maybe I haven't even needed the second camera this whole time. Okay. Or I guess instead I could do, let's see. Yeah, that's better because then you get the background too. That's nice. Sweet. Yeah, I turned my phone on and charged it, and then it immediately died. So it's going to have to sit there and charge for a minute anyway. Yeah, technology was trying to get in the way of me streaming because when I turned on my laptop, it's like firmware update. I'm like, you couldn't have done this the other night when I wasn't really doing anything. But it didn't take that long, so that was nice. And then I was trying to figure out the new tripod, and it doesn't work so great when you have it tilted to be at a vertical, to have your phone vertically, it will fall over. So it had to be in landscape mode only. That's kind of to be expected because it's like a selfie stick tripod all in one thing. Yeah, I have done that. I've gotten paint all over myself. I have this thing, I don't really ever use it. Where did it go? It's supposed to like keep your hand. Yeah, get some soup. It's supposed to keep your hand, like help you support your hand so it doesn't shake so much when you're painting. So you're like supporting your arm with your other hand. And it keeps your hand off the painting. But I still haven't really figured out how to use it. Or I can like rest my hand, put it on the easel and rest my hand on it. So that's more for like detailing. For the longest, even paintings like this, I just put it on the table and I would paint like that. It wasn't until that girl got me this easel did I really start painting more, I don't know, traditionally? Is that the word? She got the cute little like Loch Ness ladle to help her grab the soup. trying to make it look a little more askew, like turned. I think it's working. Well, heck, I may not even have to use my phone camera for the, now that I have it set up like this. I don't know. Is it still preferable to have like the camera just head on the painting? Is that better, or is this nicer? Because then I could just have Puka in here and we could have a Puka cam. Use the phone for that. No. Well, I might just play around with this for a couple more streams and just do it like this. Nice. Good to know. I might just do it like this for a little while just to see how I like it. Because I didn't realize I could do this. But then we could have a Puka cam. But she's not as, like, I don't know, engaging as Lucky is. She kind of just sits there and is usually very grumpy. But she's still cute to look at. You can't really feed her treats. I'm lucky to get her to eat anything. And if I do feed her treats for her are those really big, like teal-colored hornworms. And if I feed her those, she won't eat regular food. She'll be like, nope, this is what I need. Yeah. I can't imagine trying to do a stream with a cat because I feel like the cat would not cooperate. I feel like with dogs, you can at least entice them with treats sometimes. I don't know. All right. Going back to the orange. You should just wait till she gets to sleep and then just pick her up like stealthily and just scoot her where you want her. Yay, soup. I think not this upcoming week, but the week after, I'm going to make a big thing of tomato soup and do grilled cheeses a couple nights. That sounds really good to me. Okay, so this black paint should be pretty dry now. I feel like the leaves where we are haven't changed as quickly as they did last year or even the year before, because I feel like it was really vibrant by the time we got to mid-October, and it's not really done that yet, which makes sense. I feel like it was also warmer. Yeah, I really love a really good creamy tomato soup. I have a recipe I use for that. Grilled cheese is always good. Well, if I was just trying to figure out what I was doing to these trees, there's so many different trees on here. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with them. Yeah, it's sad. I know global warming is a thing and all, but moved north for a reason, darn it. Maybe next year they'll change sooner. I just hope we have a better winter than we had. Was that last year? I can't remember if last winter was really mild or not. I know in 2019 it was really stupid because it snowed on Halloween, which I'm fine with. I thought that was cool. I was excited. But then it was like 60 degrees on Christmas Day. I'm like, no white Christmas, but I have a white Halloween. What? Whoa. Yeah. Like make one like Trevenant in this painting? I think it's too late for that. Well, I don't know. Maybe. They're really like tiny though. A top hat on a tree. And that's something I've never seen. Ooh, that sounds like a really good roll. I found a really good recipe that I use for cheddar biscuits, like from Red Lobster, and they're really easy to make. Even when I just don't have a lot of energy or spoons for it, it's still pretty easy to whip it up, especially if I have Seth to shred the cheese for me. That's the most tiring part. And then I just whip those up. Hanging a top hat off a branch. I could probably swing that. But now I'm kind of wanting just to do a whole actual painting of like a really I know Trevenant's already spooky, but just like make it look more like a horror movie kind of thing. I want to do a painting of Trevenant like that, and then have Pumpkaboo at his have like little sapling phantoms around him, and then some Pumpkaboos around him too, like sitting at his base. I kind of want to paint that. Just for you guys, I will incorporate a top hat in here, even if it's like a little whatchamacallit, like a little Easter egg. Yeah, cheddar biscuits. I can send you the recipe if you like. It's so good. And you can also mix it up and put other cheeses in it too. So. Okay, do another layer of the orange. What I like to do with those like canned crescent rolls sometimes when I know I'm like short on energy, but I want to have like more options for dinner and stuff. I'll cut up like little pieces of cheese and roll them up inside the crescent rolls, and then brush them with butter and put just a bunch of spices on it, like garlic powder, Italian seasoning, paprika, and brush them with butter. I think I do that when they go in and then also when they come out. And those are really good. Little like cheesy rolls. Yeah, I will definitely send you that. My mom got us this really cool cookbook. It has like grid paper in it, and it's wooden, and it's like a binder. So it has these small pages with the 3 holes in it. So what I've been doing is I have so many bookmarks of recipes. As I find a recipe, I know that, I really use this one. I really love this one. This one works for me. I've just been writing it down in that book she got us. So we have kind of like an heirloom cookbook going on that we can pass on to Seth later. Me too. I have a hard time finding energy to cook, period. Like just anytime. I don't really think I like cooking. I just want it to be done. I'm enjoying cooking more recently than I have before. But I also think I stress myself out in the kitchen because I'll just be trying to multitask too much. And I think that's probably the main problem. Yeah, I had never seen it before. It's like laser etched or something on the outside. So it says Necrostar cookbook or Necrostar recipes. My mom found it and she's like, I want to get you guys this. Just go put in what you want on it and add it to the cart. So that was really cool. Ooh. I forgot about the curries. I probably have none of the curries done. Last year for Halloween, Necro made a really good I think it was a chocolate curry. It was really good. I think it was chocolate, or maybe it was coffee. Why am I thinking it's coffee? We haven't made curry in a while. We need to do that again. It's been a minute. Chocolate curry. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what it was. You had gotten that instant coffee that we never touched again. I forgot. For some reason, I'm like, why was there coffee involved? The saddest thing about making curry in real life is that no Pokemon come up and like sit all cute expectantly watching you make curry. That's the saddest thing about making curry in real life. Whipped coffee? I think I've had that before. I would totally try that. I've gotten us into putting like syrup flavorings in our coffee, and I just put in like extra cream, and I was like, wow, I don't even miss coffee shops with making it like this. Uh-oh, I don't have a red. Seth got those paint before. Ooh, yes, please. I would love to try that. I'm gonna get a red paint really fast. I'm a little annoyed with myself because I bought all of this, about like 3 tubes of this red paint, and I hate the it's not the shade of red that I wanted. It's like, dang it. But I'll find uses for it. It just wasn't what I wanted. I haven't followed any of the TikTok cooking trends. Aside from the horrible ones where like they make stuff in toilets. I have seen those. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about though. I haven't seen any good TikTok cooking trends, so I need to find those. Because I would like to try that as well. Especially if it's like a really easy recipe or makes it easier and doesn't involve a toilet. Steven, you're not here to help me open the paint. I normally have Steven help me open the paint. Or I'm smart and I brought scissors. Yeah, those, I think it was TikToks, but they were just like, they would make like ice cream sundaes in the toilet. And they're just like talking like it's, oh wow, you're gonna do that? Like, oh, that's so cool. I can't believe you're doing that. And it's just like a really stupid trend. There was a punch one. There was It was like some kind of punch, and they like took it outside and served it to people. And then there was one with like ice cream. They made like a giant like ice cream sundae in there. And then usually it's like where she's like making lasagna on the counter, or like she's just pouring all the stuff on the counter and mixing it with her hands. It's like, it's gross. I don't understand. Oh, thank you. I want to touch it back up in a little bit, but I was trying to get it to angle a little more. So I think I'm a little happier with it now. I really do. It's so gross. Like, even if you're not going to eat it, then you wasted all that food. Like it's a problem. It's a problem if you do eat it, and it's a problem if you don't. So just don't do it. It's so gross. And it's always white people doing it. Always. So disgusting. It's the same. I really think they just do it for the attention. They do it for the views. I guess it works, but it's really disgusting and it's really disturbing. It's like, are you okay? I think the benefit to this camera is you don't have the lag like the other camera was having. Yeah, same. I can't stand wasting food. Even if you can afford to waste it, that's not the point. Especially when it feels like we're headed towards another food shortage. Like, I feel like the prices are already starting to get jacked up. So, yay. Oh. Yeah, that game will do it. Ugh. Okay, I have to let the pumpkin dry a little bit more because it's wet, and whenever I go back over it, it lifts the under layer. So I'm gonna let that sit a second. I'm gonna work on the tombstone for right now then. I don't think I've seen anything about the Avengers game. I know Necro's excited for the next Spider-Man game. That's fair. I'll always try it out. I hop around a lot with games. Necker and I finally got to level 70 in Diablo. We've played through a couple of times before, but we never got that far. I don't even know if he says we've beaten the game, but I don't really remember beating the game before. We must have, though. But we definitely never got to level 70. Oh, no. I'll start it. No, Diablo 3. I've been wanting to go back. I've never beaten the original Diablo. I think I've gotten to level of the Catacombs, level 13. I never got all the way down to 16, but I really want to do that. I really want to get Diablo 2. I haven't gotten it yet. I really want it on Switch, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get it on PS4 just so I'll enjoy it more. So do we think just the 2 tombstones in the background, or should I add more? Yeah, I'm happy that Diablo isn't really, or at least Diablo 2 doesn't seem to be directly connected to Blizzard from what I've read. So that makes me feel a little better. It's tons of tombstones. Thank you, Nim. Oh, I hadn't tweeted about it yet. But this week, let's see. I'm working on a commission for one of our friends who buys a lot of stuff from the store. She wanted some Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments for her tree. I think I made a lot of those for her tree. But then she also ordered the back key holder for her husband. And then somebody bought a bookmark that I shipped out already. And then like the morning before we went to the orchard, somebody had ordered one of the black version of the Lucifer sigil box. And then while we were at the orchard, I saw that we had another order for the little miniature love disc canvas that I have. And then that night, I got another order for the black box. I was just like, oh my God. So I have several orders to work on this week. But I had to go back by Michael's to order more boxes. I hadn't tweeted about it yet, but I was just really excited. Oh, and then last night, somebody ordered the rainbow spoon earrings that I made a while ago. So I gotta ship those out too. So really the only thing I have to make is one more of the black boxes. Everything else is basically ready to go. What's Train's doing? All the tombstones. This is the way. Thank you. I was really excited. Especially I think August and September were really slow. So I was just really sad and stuff. And last night Necker was like, this is why you gotta keep posting. You did a good job. No, the spoony, the spoon earrings. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Yeah, I was just like giddy all day Thursday because I was like, oh, I had 2 orders in one day, and then it was 3. So exciting. Aw, yay. I'm trying to go ahead and get prepared for Christmas because, I don't know, I'm hoping the store will pick up a bit for Christmas. Ideally, I want it to pick up like on a consistent basis, but I'm trying to get prepared for that. I have some Christmas stuff planned that I need to go ahead and get made and photographed and everything. I had some things I wanted to do for Halloween, but it just didn't end up having the time or the energy to do it, and which is okay because the way the store is, it's basically always ready for Halloween, so it's not a huge deal. But I do have some like Christmas ornaments I didn't sell last year that I'm going to relist, and I don't know. I think I'm going to redo the Among Us ornaments. I'm going to redo those because last year they were just that really thick paper that I used markers on. And this year I'm going to paint like wood rounds for the Among Us ornaments. Okay. Are we dry yet? Basically. Yeah, I knew I didn't really need to do that much for the store for Halloween because of the nature of the store. It's kind of always Halloween. But I wanted to do, I'm still going to make it. It's just not going to be out for Halloween. But I'm going to do this little miniature like witch's table and have, it's just going to have miniature witchy stuff on it, like miniature tarot cards and a miniature book and like a crystal ball, that kind of stuff on it. Plus, I've just been really behind on. I'm almost caught up. I've been behind. Like I have some friends who had birthdays in September, and I'm still working on their presents, and they haven't even shipped out yet. So I was trying to get those done. There's this restaurant by the house that has a gigantic pumpkin in the front. So we're going to go by there around Halloween or on Halloween. So Necro can take a picture of the pumpkaboo with the giant pumpkin. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. Halloween goals are the best goals. I think I'll leave the tombstones at this number for now, I guess. Just because I didn't want to take away, I don't want to make it too busy, I don't think. But I might change my mind. You pumpkin spice bitch. That's hilarious. Whoops. So really, for everyone else, it just looked like he was walking around with socks that said bitch on it. Spoony, you got a little something on your socks there. No. That's so funny. All right, we're gonna go work on the tombstone again. This makes me think of that song in Amazing World of Gumball. There can only be one. Which actually, I don't know if that's a reference to Highlander or not. That might be, now that I think about it. It's been too long since I saw Highlander, so I really don't remember much about it. Aw, no. Yeah, when I first saw it, I was just like, what in fresh hell is this? but then it grew on us, so. Yeah, it came in at that weird spot where I feel like for me, Cartoon Network started going off the rails when they started doing like live things on Friday nights. It was like a bunch of puppets and kids in a live audience, and that was like in probably like 2003. And I'm just like, it's cartoon. Why are there real people and puppets? I was really confused. But I also wasn't allowed to watch cartoons growing up. So by the time I could watch Cartoon Network at my mom's house, it was going off the rails. So I was mostly interested in watching it late at night after Adult Swim, when they would have like they would play Dexter's Lab and other stuff later at night, and Powerpuff Girls. That was mostly when I would watch it. Yeah, the Billy and Mandy, Billy and Mandy, Ed, Ed and Eddie, Courage. Those ones I like to watch. I don't think I've seen the card that you did. Oh, I must have just missed it then. Yeah, I had an inflatable Bubbles. It was just like a little, like, I guess doll, but it was like a beach ball kind of thing that I got at this like county fair, I think it was. I really liked her. Not here for the live action Powerpuff Girl remake. That would, like, I'm not even gonna get that the time of day. I don't even like how they redid the Powerpuff Girls more recently. I don't like how they did that. Like, you didn't have to change the style of how they're drawn. Yeah, I can't get into the live action stuff. Ah, frick. I put my hand right in the leaves. Maybe I'll just put runes on the tombstone, so then no matter what it says, it looks cool. I feel like they're trying to appeal, like, I don't know. The whole remake train is just really prevalent, and I feel like it's been prevalent for at least a decade. But I feel like maybe they're trying to appeal to our generation, like, hey, here's this stuff that you used to like, we redid it, but it's like for grown-ups now because it's real people and not cartoons. And just like, I don't feel like any of us are like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, I feel like all of us are just like, take that away. We don't want that. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're trying to give us a medium for it to be a medium that it'll be more, I don't know, for adults if it's live action. And I just don't care about seeming like an adult. I like cartoons. Yeah, exactly. None of us want these freaking remakes. I think they're just trying to recash in on it, like in a new way. Yeah, it's easier just to do a remake than just come up with something original. Like, I'm all for new like Powerpuff Girl content or something, but just like keep everything the same and just make new episodes. Just do that. Like, I'm sure more people would be interested in that anyway. Like, it was obviously, if people still love it to this day, obviously it did something right, so you don't need to change it that much. Yeah, I would totally rather see, like, just keep it in the same universe and just have it be a little different, but it doesn't need to be live action. She'd rather watch cop dramas. That's so funny. Yeah, for real. Like, they've redone Spider-Man so many freaking times, and we still don't have like a Miles Morales like main movie. But I think that's coming out, or am I confusing that with the game? I don't remember. Yeah, I like when they expand upon a universe, even if it's different characters. This one's not gonna do the job. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% that fucking bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, I got spooky problems. That's the ghosty in me. Pumpkin spice, of course. I always thought I liked pumpkin spice, but I don't think I do because I keep trying to have like a pumpkin spice latte and I just don't like it. I don't know why. I like the smell for sure. And I love the spices. Maybe it's just too mild. I'm not sure. Because I make a spice cake. I like that. I like having chai tea. It's just not the same, I guess. Maybe it's the pumpkin part. Maybe I don't like eating pumpkins. I don't know. I haven't seen Dune in forever. Basil bitch. Yeah, I can't wait to make the spice cake. And I decided for the big skull, I'm gonna do chocolate and then like a white chocolate kind of ganache. Not really ganache because I'm going to use almond bark because I don't have the patience for a white chocolate ganache. I will burn it. That's what will happen. 1000% will happen. No, I didn't want that. Oh. There we go. Oh, Spice Girls. I wasn't allowed to listen to Spice Girls. I could do just a whole podcast on the things I wasn't allowed to do. Like Disney movies. Yeah, I'm really excited because for the skull cake, it's I wanted to maintain the features of the skull, so I was just gonna drizzle something over it. Yeah. I at a certain point it was after Toy Story because I remember seeing Toy Story in theaters. But at a certain point my parents started boycotting Disney because they were like kind of on the extremist end of the spectrum of Christianity for a while. My mom is like the opposite of that now. And she kind of feels bad, I think, sometimes for not letting me do some things when I was a kid. But my dad stayed that way for the rest of his life. He did. Yeah, no Disney because nothing magical, mystical. So that was the main reason for Disney, but also Disney like supported gay people in the 90s or something. So that was a big no. And again, my mom's not this way anymore. That and the magical mystical stuff was a big thing. So no Lisa Frank, Disney, no Shrek. One time my friend had a Shrek birthday party at the movie theater and I couldn't go because I wasn't allowed to see Shrek. So I missed her birthday party. There's a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't like how Disney has just like been gobbling up everything. Oh, one time my mom walked into the room when I was watching Arthur, and Prunella's older sister was using a crystal ball and like pretending to read teachers. And after that, I wasn't allowed to watch Arthur. And obviously not Harry Potter. So I didn't read. The first Harry Potter movie I saw was The Order of the Phoenix when I was like 17 or something. So I was really confused because I didn't know what was happening. So I like started reading the books and stuff when I was 17. Though kind of in retrospect with the whole J.K. Rowling thing, it was probably not that bad of a call. Yeah, the way they gatekeep their movies is so stupid. Like, it's going back into the Disney vault. Like, oh my god, just let people buy your freaking movies. Shut up. They kind of like do what Nintendo does and create like all this extra hype, and then they just have ridiculous cost for things. Yeah. Well, it was so stupid. But I was able to buy a bunch of DVDs off of eBay, so I was like, hey. I was trying to buy Disney movies for Seth when he was little. I just got them off eBay. Yeah, constant remakes. Oh my god. Yeah, my dad really kept my reading because, ironically, I learned about Anne Rice books from my Sunday school teacher's wife because she was just like, I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing. Have you guys ever heard of Anne Rice? And then she like briefly explained Anne Rice, and so that didn't make me go, oh, it's such a sin to read those books. It didn't make me go like, oh, I shouldn't read them. It made me go, what's in there? So I checked out a bunch of Anne Rice books from the library, and I guess I wasn't being slick or something, because my dad, I had been able to keep what I was reading away from him. And I was stupid and didn't, we went to the library together, and I was stupid and I didn't just like put them in the big box outside. I returned them at the counter. So he just went in the drawer after me because it was just in the counter so you could like pull it open. And he was looking at what I returned. I was like, oh. So he was all like disappointed in me and felt like he couldn't trust me because I read frickin' Anne Rice. Like, oh my god. The absolute worst thing ever. But I really had to sneak a lot of my books and stuff when I was a teenager. And I wasn't even reading stuff that bad. I was just reading non-Christian stuff, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's evil, you say. Let's take another look, shall we? I think that's the whole reason I have just never. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I think that's the whole reason I haven't really ever restricted what Seth reads or listens to or watches, to an extent. Like, there's a limit with some things, but for the most part, I don't restrict it. And like when he asks questions, sometimes I'll just be like, I'll tell him, but I'll be like, really want to know? You sure you want to know? It's not that great. I'll tell you. You'll probably wish I had told you. And so he gets the option just to be like, never mind, or yeah, just tell me. There's been some stuff where I'm just like, dude, I wish I didn't even know the thing, so no, I'm not explaining that to you right now. You're welcome. I actually used to get in trouble, not really for reading, but for I would be reading instead of doing what I was supposed to be doing. So I'd supposed to be doing the dishes, and I'd be hiding under the dining room table reading a book. And then if I heard somebody coming, I would like quickly go like, oh yeah, I'm washing dishes. Yeah. One year I read 150 Maybe it was 100 books. 100 or 150, I can't remember. I read that many books in a summer when I was like 10. My mom got me like this trophy thing that I had for a while. I don't know what book it was. I was also homeschooled, so that might be why. I always had a book with me. We were always going to hospitals when I was a kid. So that would be like either like an hour ride into Atlanta or a 4-hour ride to Augusta, Georgia at the medical college. So I always had at least one book with me, if not more. I hated not having something to read. I would be so bored. Always had a book with me. Also wasn't allowed to play video games, so I didn't have like a little portable game console really. I had a hand-me-down Game Boy, original Game Boy. I still have it from my brother. But the only games I really had on it were Tetris and NBA Jam, which I could not figure out how to play, and Boggle. So I really only had the 2 games. So sometimes I would bring the Game Boy, but I did that. Like that was about it. Man, I remember when Pizza Hut was good. Like they'd have the little buffets in there, and their crust was really good. I miss that. So I think the tombstone is done, aside from the runes I'm going to put on it. And then I'm just going to do the jack-o'-lantern. I need a stiffer brush. And then we will be just about done. I think I'm going to do another go over with the orange on the trees just to kind of make it have a little more detail. Yeah, I hate Pizza Hut now. I keep trying to have them. They're okay. It's just is not as good as it was when I was a kid, or even when I was a teenager. I remember when they did like some kind of rebranding in like 2007, maybe. And I think that's when they probably redid their formula or something. That's when I remember the pizza changing. It just wasn't the same as it had been before. Not as good. Yeah, Tetris, I've always been really fond of. Stephen will have me do the Tetris. Like if there's a game, there was something that with some kind of that he had to play a Tetris-like game, so he had me do it for him. So he'll like hand that over to me to do for him. And sometimes I play that Tetris 100 game, but that's kind of frustrating because I don't care about targeting people. I just want to play and focus on my own game. So it's really hard for me to right headspace to focus on targeting people and like blowing up their stuff. I do that a lot. I think about playing something. Like, I've really been wanting to play Minecraft. Like, I want to, but then I start to load it up and I'm just like, oh, I don't feel like it. And it's also a crapshoot with Minecraft to, like, am I going to get sick playing it? Because sometimes I'll start to get really bad motion sick and then really hot and get like a little flare up where my face is really flushed, like to the point where it's painful. And it's hard to notice when that's coming on because usually it happens when I'm like sucked into the game. So by the time it comes on, like I'm already sick. By the time I notice that it's there, I'm already feeling ill. But I've really been wanting to play Minecraft. I have a lot of stuff I need to get finished on my village. I'm building a Borg cube in the sky. So it's like lit up green with a little circuitry in it. I have a big Baphomet statue I'm doing in my yard. I have other buildings I want to finish. And then there's updated stuff that I haven't even gotten to get to yet. I never played Tetris on the DS. That would be cute, Tetris with little characters in it. I should look at that because I still have my 3DS and my original DS. Okay, I think I like those. I think I like those the way they are. Oh, this brush is not working. Oh, that's cool. Aw, thanks, Nim. Yeah, I'm pretty, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. I was like, I know I want to paint that, but I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But I'm pretty happy with how it's come out so far. And almost done. I'm just going to do the details on the pumpkin and retouch the trees and do runes on here. So if anyone, should we like make it say something funny, but in runes? Because I can translate it. Much better. Much easier with that. Yeah, I like doing the paintings on the stream because then it gets done. Because it's really hard for me to do painting for myself. Like, I usually paint when I'm doing something for the store or a gift for somebody. So I don't really opt this for me. And especially if I'm doing it, not going to get done all in one go, and it might take years, literally, for me to finish it. Because I started my Elvira painting when we lived in Alabama still. So I started it in 2018, early 2019 at the very latest, and then I didn't finish it until 2020. So it took moving for me to finish it. And then there's another painting I did of one of my nightmares that took me around the same time. I started it in Huntsville and then didn't finish it until we're at the last apartment. So doing it like this, I feel like I get to paint for myself, but I also finish it, and I don't take years to finish it. We could put pumpkin spice bitch in rooms. And then we could commemorate the stream that way. Oh my god. I told you I was sick. Yeah. I saw a picture, like somebody had, it was like a meme or something somebody had, or maybe it was a cartoon. I saw that and I sent that to my mom. Because like for like all her life, no one believes that she was sick. My brother called her a hypochondriac. My dad basically did the same. And then not to mention all the doctors. So I was like, yeah, I told you I was sick. And then it will work because this is a pumpkin. So yeah. So yeah, I'll look up the runes to refresh my memory, but we'll do pumpkin spice bitch here in a second. It'll be so freaking funny. Well, there's no way I'm selling this one. I'm totally keeping that one for me. Seth has been painting down here a couple times, and he's got some really cute stuff. He gave me, he's given me one of them, and it's really pretty. It's got like a silver sky, and then he did this really cool one that's like a mountain silhouette thing. I can't remember if I posted it or not. I'm happy he's painting. I was supposed to do this as a jack-o'-lantern, but I don't know. Should I leave it just as a pumpkin? No, I gotta do the face, don't I? Necro, should I leave it pumpkin or put the face on it? I like this playlist I found much better than the last one. I was just gonna do like a traditional jack-o'-lantern face, like what's in the picture. Yeah, just like that, just with a little triangle. I guess I should do that. Otherwise, it just, I don't know, doesn't look as Halloween-y. You want to make it meaner? Oh, nice. That's impressive. Yeah, I was just trying to put together this cool little playlist for friends that I could just like, here's like, just share something really quickly. Like, here's music I really like. And it just kept growing and growing. No one's going to listen to all this. So I'm really impressed that you've made it halfway through. Oh, thanks. I'm happy you found some stuff on it that you like too. Okay, so let him dry, and then let's see. While my phone boots back up, I will touch up the trees, and then we'll do the runes. And by the time the runes are dry, we should be able to do the jack-o'-lantern face, and then we're done. Oh wow, only 8. That's really impressive. Because there were some I was putting on there. I was just like, I don't think anyone's gonna like this one. Which is totally cool. Because I have a really weird music taste. Alright, found the runes. No, the list on Twitter that I posted, I just started doing like a thread of albums that I really like that I've always listened from start to finish and not really had to skip through any of them. That's what I was doing on Twitter. I think I posted it in Fallen Discord. It's a playlist of just like a sampling of music that I'm really into that I would share with friends. And so instead of trying to remember everything I would want to share, I just made a whole playlist. So I can post it in your Discord though later. Yeah, I get nervous recommending two just because I feel like my tastes are really weird. I'm just like, there's no way somebody's gonna like this too. But yeah, I just wanted to have something kind of quick and easy. Yay! And definitely don't feel bad about skipping over stuff. Yeah, I think I put the playlist together when I was watching your stream Fallen because we were having a conversation about it, and I was just like, oh gosh, I want to share this one and this one and this one. I'm like, let me just make a playlist. So I was hyper fixated on that until I added like 80 songs. I was like, I should stop now. Yeah, I think you're the one, Nim, who got me into the kind of the lo-fi stuff. Because I looked it up when you were talking about it one time, like a while ago. I don't remember when. And Necro's probably listened to it before around me, but that just made me go like look it up for myself. And that's the kind of stuff Seth has really been into, was the like lo-fi or chill music. Yeah. That was one of the first things that oh, that's a nice thing to do. If I still had my old job, I would probably listen to the lo-fi stuff during my work day. I listened when I was working from home and I just needed music in the background. I would listen to like specific witch house playlists, because those can be either like really hype and loud and like in your face, or they can be kind of chill. And I would listen to those a lot. I really like finding mashup songs where they put together two songs that probably wouldn't necessarily go together and they make it work. I like those. And I really like video game music remix songs too. I was really sad because I had found some really cool Marilyn Manson mashup songs with like Billie Eilish and stuff. No, I don't listen to those anymore. But I found there's one mashup song with Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift that I really like. Yeah, I love finding a really good cover. Sometimes the covers for me will be better than the original. I can't remember the name of the song that I found most recently that I really liked. And then we have pumpkin and runes. And I'll zoom this in closer in a second so you guys can see more details. Hilariously, though, I think bitch is still gonna look like bitch even in Norse or even in the runes. Oh, no problem, then. I'll tag him when I upload the picture. Oh my god. It's too funny. Alright, runes done. Jack-o'-lantern face next. So, Necro, how should I do it meaner? Let me look up mean pumpkins. Like, do I give him eyebrows? Oh, I see. I could basically turn the triangles around. That will show. Yeah. Like that. So it looks like he's more like devious or menacing. Yay! All right. What do we think? Should we give him a nose? Thank you. I kind of like him without the nose. I don't think he needs a nose. There we go. And I did promise you guys a top hat. So where should I put the top hat? And don't say on the pumpkin necro. But I guess I could put him on. Put it on the pumpkin. Like a teeny top hat. What do we think? Or should it just be like a random... No, I'm not in the pumpkin. Oh my god. All the prepositions. I could also just put a random top hat like on the ground, like in the background. Oh, that would be cute. Somebody left their top hat just on the tombstone, like, I'll come back for it, and they never did. That's a whole nother story. Okay, cool. So I like the tombstone idea. I'm gonna do that. Another reason doing paintings on chat make this go so much faster is because I have you guys to give me ideas. When normally I would just like stare at the thing forever and then never make up my mind. Ooh. I like all this backstory we're giving this painting. It's really fun. So just because it's going to bug me, I'm going to do the bottom. I thought I wanted the leaves to be more, because it kind of blended all into one texture, and I kind of thought I wanted them to be more distinct. But, oh my god, painting shapes would be so time consuming, but I kind of like the ambiguousness that it's at right now anyway, I think. Yeah, it does. It's called The Dark Trilogy by Adrian von Ziegler. Ah, thank you. All right, top hat time. Oh, that's too much. Are you ready, Necro? Time has come. It's top hat time. You talked me into it. Oh, I hate it when paintbrush bristles get in there. Ugh. Get out of there. And ta-da! We're done. Thank you. And bring it in for you guys to see real close without smudging anything. See how bitch still looks like bitch. But haha. We're done. I know I went longer than I intended to, but thank you guys for sticking it out with me. I'm really happy with how that turned out. That was really fun. Aw, thank you, Necro. I guess this is the practice part, so I guess if it's getting better, that would be why. Yeah, I'll take another good picture of this and post it so you guys can see. I'll probably do a professional shoot of this one and the other one, so I can do prints too, so you guys can get prints if you want them. And then next Wednesday, I'm still planning on doing another stream at 8 standard or Eastern Standard, and we're gonna do the dog, the dog with the leaf, and we might still do a top hat on the dog. I don't know. I'll think about it. We might do that. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me and me work on this. But I will talk to you guys later. Oh, perfect timing. Thank you, Nim. Bye.